"It is certainly a wonderful yarn," said Trent, "and excellent copy. My only regret is that I didn't think of it myself in the first instance."
"But, Tom, why shouldn't it be true? It's incredible enough for anyone to believe. I'm sure I believe it, don't you, Guy?"
Guy de Carve laughed.
"Perhaps, dear. I don't know. And I don't much care. But I did a good little leaderette on it this morning. Have you done anything, Tom?"
"I did a whole buck middle an hour ago, at very short notice. That's why I'm a little late. I'd finished all my work for the night, and I was just washing my hands when Fleming came in with the makeup. We didn't expect him at all tonight, and the paper certainly was rather dull. He'd been dining somewhere, and I think he was a little bit cocked. Anyhow, he was nasty, and kept the presses back while I did a special on some information he brought with him." While he was talking, Beatrice de Carve, his fiancée, began to lay the table for supper, and in a minute she called them to sit down. The room was very large, with cool, white-papered walls, and the pictures, chiefly original black-and-white sketches, were all framed in passe-partout frames, which gave the place an air of serene but welcome simplicity. At one end of it was a great window which came almost to the floor, and in front of the window there was a low cushioned seat. The night was very hot, and the window was wide open. It was late, nearly 1:30, and London was quite silent. Indeed, the only sound that they could hear was an occasional faint burst of song and the tinkling of a piano, which seemed to come from the neighbourhood of Fountain Court. Guy de Carve was a writer, and he lived with his sister Beatrice in the Temple. Trent, who was also a journalist on the staff of a daily paper, and who was soon going to marry Beatrice, often came to them there after his work was done. The three young people lived very much together, and were very happy in a delightful, unfettered way. The Temple was quiet and close to their work, and they found it, in these summer days, a most peaceful place when night had come to the town. They were very gay at supper in the big cool room. Trent was a clever young man and very much in love, and the presence of Beatrice always inspired him to talk. It was wonderful to sit by her and to watch her radiant face or to listen to the music of her laugh, which rippled like water falling into water. Guy, who was more than 30 and was sure that he was very old, liked to watch his sister and his friend together and to call them "you children."
"What is the special information that the editor brought, dear?"
Beatrice asked Trent, as soon as they were seated round the table.
"Well," he answered, "it seems that he managed to get hold of young Egerton Cotton, Professor Glazebrook's assistant, who is staying at the Metropole. Of course, various rumours have got about from the crew of the ship, but nothing will be definitely known till the inquest tomorrow. Cotton's story is really too absurd, but Fleming insisted on its going in." "Did he give him much for his information?" de Carve asked. "Pretty stiff, I think. I know the courier offered 50, but he stuck out. Fleming only got it just at the last moment. It's silly nonsense, of course, but it'll send the sails up tomorrow." "What is the whole thing exactly?" Beatrice asked. "All that I've heard is that Professor Glazebrook brought back some enormous bird from the Arctic, and that just off the Nore the thing escaped and killed him. I'm sure that sounds quite sufficiently extraordinary for anything, but I suppose it's all a lie."